Rajasthan Royals have won the toss and elected to bat first in Jaipur. We know that Jaipur can be a slowish wicket, so maybe that's why they decided to bat first. Sanju Samson won the toss, and he's playing with three foreign players right now. Josh Butler आपका एक है, Shimron Hetmeyer दूसरा है, and Trent Bolt तीसरा. He's saying Robin Powell might come in. Maybe he'll come in the last 5-6 overs, bat and then bowl a bit as well. We know Robin Powell is a big hitter as well. Lucknow Super Giants, we have KL Rahul as captain. Right now he's slotted in the opening position, but I don't know if he's going to open up. देखना पड़ेगा second innings में. I'm very intrigued to see where he's going to bat, and he has a pretty good team as well. Along with me as Faz. I'm very excited to see one guy in particular, Mohsin Khan, man, because this guy 2 years ago really impressed me so much, and last year he was fully injured, couldn't play. एक दो game खेला शायद, but now it looks like he's fully fit, and I'm very excited to see him. So how are you looking at this game? Some big players playing.
Yeah, I mean, return of KL Rahul, like you said, it's going to be good. It's going to be fun to see him back on the field, and the position, especially where he's going to bat, is going to be interesting. ना कि आप number 5 के लिए खेलने वाले, it's basically Sanju versus KL today for the wicket keeper. You know, winner takes the wicket keeping spot kind of situation हो जा रहा है यहाँ पे. So मेरे लिए वही KL Rahul की वापसी will be interesting to see how he comes back and acclimatizes to the IPL. Obviously इनको जितने भी format अभी तक खेले, test खेले हैं, उधर भी injury हुए. He himself said it's become my best friend over the past few years. So, I mean, वो एक है. I'm going to be interested to see how if Dhruv Jurel को opportunity दिए. So Dhruv Jurel, how he's going to perform after all the appreciation he's been getting in the 5th test, 4th test, जो तरीके से उन्होंने batting करे. So it's going to be fun to see. And Yuji Chahal, man, I want to see what this guy does. He also he's not there potentially, but if he gets like a 24 wicket, 25 wicket season, does India consider him for the World Cup?
Yeah, I mean, UC Chahal, देखो, he's had some fantastic IPLs in the past, and अभी तो pecking order में low हो गया because there's Kuldeep Yadav, there's Ravi Bishnoi, and then they're looking at the other spinners like Akshar Patel, Jadeja, who can bat a bit as well, Washington Sundar. तो उसका अभी, but if he has a very good IPL, of course his name will be floating around, and also Rajasthan के लिए बहुत important है because Chahal is a very experienced IPL bowler. उसको मालूम है when the batsman looks to attack, he knows how to pick up wickets, and I think in Jaipur, him and Ashwin have the capability of tying teams down because of the long square boundaries. I think वहाँ पे catches मिल सकते square of the boundary, and then even with their changes of pace, he's very smart. I think he has a good flight on him, and he can bowl a quicker one too. So I'm looking forward to the way Chahal bowls.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting also how Lucknow sort of gets going with the power, because two solid players that are coming out for Rajasthan to bat, Jaiswal
And Butler.
and Butler.
Basball and Jaiswal together.
अगर बटलर लेके चले गया यार, ये मतलब ये फॉर्म वापस ला लिया अपना IPL 2022 वाला, bro, then he's just going to kill it. And plus adding to that, Mr. Jaiswal, who is Mr. 2023 of India, भाई अलग लेवल पे चले आएंगे बैटिंग. एंड वहाँ पे पावर प्ले के बॉलर अगर आप देखो थोड़े LSG के लिए, it's not the most best. Naveen ul Haq, Mohsin Khan is coming out of an injury, a shoulder injury. We don't know how he's going to bowl. And then Yash Thakur, again, he's inexperienced. So वहाँ पे अगर जायसवाल जो तरीके की मैच्योरिटी बता रहे हैं और जो जॉस बटलर ऑलरेडी नेक्स्ट लेवल है, अगर वो लोग पावर प्ले कैपिटलाइज करें, इट बी इंटरेस्टिंग टू सी व्हाट दे डू. नाउ इट्स गोइंग टू बी इंटरेस्टिंग. मतलब सेकंड इनिंग में स्लो होती है या नहीं पिच?
Yeah, I think that's what I want to look at. Normally Jaipur में होती slow, so then that means bat first is a good decision. But it's the beginning of the season. It might play well. We saw yesterday the Eden Gardens, the wicket. That was the best wicket in terms of batting. Fresh wicket दिख रही थी वो, and there was something in it for the bowlers also. But over here in Jaipur, we got to see what's going to happen. I think both teams have very good spinners. अगर आप देखें,
बहुत अच्छा. Bishnoi है, Chahal है, Ashwin है. You've got
Krunal Pandya is also
there.
And both teams also have like all-rounders. You have Marcus Stoinis there, you have Robin Powell. So आपके पास दोनों teams के पास options है, and they bat deep as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. One guy also, Devdutt Padikkal, man, उन्हें RCB के साथ क्या अच्छा शुरुआत करा IPL में.
I really like
उसके बाद उसका बैटिंग ऑर्डर राजस्थान लेके आया, उसको फिर मिडिल ऑर्डर में डाल दिया. अब with I don't know what he's going to do with Lucknow, because KL Rahul जो है, if he's going to bat in the middle order, then that Padikkal might come to his opening slot position. He's always good in the power play. His issue is, I think, outside the power play, how does he maintain that strike rate? And देखना पड़ेगा how he's evolved as a player, because at one time, bro, this guy was up there with Jaiswal and everybody in terms of scoring runs, with Gaikwad and everything. He was competing with them. मगर थोड़ा सा dip हुआ हमने, तो अब देखना पड़ेगा.
It's basically वही जो trade off हुआ. Aवेश खान दोनों खेल रहे ना. Aवेश खान is playing for Rajasthan now, and Devdutt Padikkal is playing for. But Devdutt Padikkal, जैसा आप बोले, RCB के टाइम से भाई, जो उसकी टाइमिंग, जो उसका लेग साइड का गेम है, Like I really like this guy, and I hope he does well this tournament because he is a very good batsman. Like उसको है एक poisonous है एक एक way when he bats it's like अरे क्या class batsman दिख रहा है इन्हें. So hopefully if Devdutt Patikal manages to get like 400 500 IPL this time around, I'm not saying take him in the T20 team, but make sure he's in and around your test team and ODI team at least, because this guy is a fantastic batsman to watch when he gets going.
Yeah, with Rajasthan, I think what they're looking at is they've played it a bit smartly in the sense that they should have actually gone with Robin Powell because they're batting first, right? मगर अब उन लोग ऐसा लग रहा कि अगर top के मार दिए, then they don't need to get an extra batsman. What they do is they can probably bring Nandre Berger in. That's what I was looking at. They could do that.
ये पूरा अश्विन कराऊंगा YouTube चैनल में बैठ के एनालिसिस कराओ ना, पूरा अश्विन का गेम है.
वो ये कि टॉप पे अगर चल गए तो फिर बैट्समैन की जरूरत नहीं है, बट अगर जरूरत है तो रॉबिन पॉल कैन उसको लेके आ सकते हैं. फिर आपके पास कुलदीप सेन भी ऑप्शन है एज अ इंडियन फास्ट बॉलर एज वेल. दैट्स अनदर ऑप्शन यू कैन गेट. तो आई थिंक दे जस्ट वेटिंग टू सी हाउ देयर ओपनिंग. आई थिंक दिस अ लॉट डिपेंडेंट ऑन द टॉप 3.
What about Riyan Parag? You think this is the year Riyan Parag finally his tweet of 4 sixes comes true?
I don't know, man. Like he's him, Abdul Samad, these guys have been
upsetting.
Very upsetting.
Ayush Badoni also last year not living up to his.
But Badoni, man, at least he had one stellar season. Like he killed it. Like he won games. I haven't seen consistently from Abdul Samad or Riyan Parag. And Badoni's in his second year. These guys are playing for a long time now. It's been good for 6-7 years, no? Like since Riyan Parag and Abdul Samad have been playing.
But actually, like I know काफी लोग interested होंगे Mumbai versus Gujarat, Hardik वापस आ रहा है. But I think game match जो है it's also interesting for me to watch. I just see a lot of good players in this game. And it's probably going to be a technically अब देख लो बैट्समैन बहुत अच्छे हैं इसमें. लाइक जॉर्ज बटलर हो गया, आपके संजू हो गया, केएल हो गए. इन लोगों की टेक्निक वाइज देखने में गेम मजा आएगा. हु इज गोना आउटस्किल द अदर. एंड बॉलिंग डिपार्टमेंट में यू गॉट चाहल एंड इट्स अ वेरी गुड मैच, हेड टू हेड मैचअप. आई नो रात का मैच तो अलग लेवल जाने वाला है.
नहीं in terms of matchups तो बहुत अच्छा है वो.
And Nicholas Puran, that guy man, that guy को कैसा है.
रात का अगर आप देखें इमोशनल मैच ज्यादा है यहाँ पे जो है.
रात का तो लास्ट नाइट का था वो इमोशनल.
Yesterday,
तो अभी तक दिमाग में बैठा है सब.
मगर ये जो है like on paper आप देखो निकोलस पूरन की बात करें, निकोलस पूरन is there, Sanju Samson, Shirman Hetmeyer, you've got KL Rahul, Quinton de Kock. So there's a lot of batting, bowling, and दोनों teams, that's what I like. They have bowling and batting. You can say Lucknow maybe the fast bowling struggles. But if Naveen ul Haq, he's someone who can be a useful T20 bowler. उसके पास variations अच्छे हैं. तो अगर वहाँ पे grip होती, जयपुर की pitch थोड़ा सा too paced रहता, then he will be effective. Of course, I hope that Mohsin Khan is fully fit this time around because he is talented and he has good pace. अब देखना पड़ेगा क्या pace पे डाल रहा उन्हें. So that is a bit tentative. But then you have what do you call it? Avesh Khan also on display, Trent Bolt on display. So you have good fast bowling from both teams.
देखना पड़ेगा. Avesh Khan ये time around helmet फेंकते हैं इस तरीके से RCB के लिए लखनऊ में आके.
It's weird. He's now playing against
right opposite team, right? So it's like the trade-off is firstly there, and it two battles in that. The trade-off and also wicket-keeper to wicket-keeper, Sanju versus KL. KL का देखना यार मुस्तफा कहाँ बैटिंग करता है. Like is he going to open? Is he going to come number 5? I think he's going to come number 5. But then where does Jurel play? That's one question. Right? Where does Hetmeyer come out to play? Where does these guys?
Jurel is in the other team.
Sorry, Jurel is in the other
team. It doesn't need to come. It doesn't matter to replace. But
मेरा एकदम इधर
yeah, I mean उनके पास बैटिंग इतनी है. अभी Badoni slotted at 4, Stoinis at 5, Puran at 6. I think वो थोड़ा change करना पड़ेगा. I would like to see Puran bat up the order. Even Marcus Stoinis, like if you want to play him finisher, ठीक है, but he can also play in the top of the order as well. Man. So they have options. If KL wants to play in the middle order, you can open with Quinton and Marcus Stoinis. That is an option. Or you can open with Quinton and Devdutt Patikal. So
I think that's going more likely option. Quinton and Devdutt Patikal probably opening.
You have plenty of options there. Like
but the only thing is, will KL Rahul be able to be a finisher role? Like if there's कल अगर situation जैसा आया था Hendrik Klaasen को, वैसा situation used to rather see Mohsin Khan का दोनों.
No, but then you have there, right? Puran and these guys. उनके पास options.
But इन्हें अगर टिक के खड़ के मैं खेलूंगा बोला टुक then that'll be a problem.
KL Rahul, I think he's best slotted in the opening slot for this team, man. If I'm just looking at it from IPL perspective, अगर आप देखो Quinton और KL का जो partnership है, I think it's a proper. It's one of the strongest. We saw that last year as well. They scored plenty of runs and they also made it to the playoffs, man. Despite like losing games here and there, they made it to the playoffs. अब ये देखना पड़ेगा कि like if he does come in the middle order, maybe it's a blessing in disguise for that opener. Maybe that opener does even crazier. He scores at a
अब देखना पड़ेगा गोरे गौतम गंभीर क्या करते हैं. जस्टिन लैंगर, you know what he's able to do for लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स. गंभीर तो ये फ्रेंचाइजी को बहुत ज्यादा नेक्स्ट लेवल उन्हें लेके गया. एलएलजी को he took them to the playoffs twice. फैंटास्टिक कोच. अब कल तो बच गया उन्हें, वरना 100 क्लास दिखा दिया था असलियत उसकी. बट अब क्या ही कर सकते उसको, तो you have to let it go and focus on the future. But yeah, Justin Langer's first game as head coach, yes, he's very passionate for the game. देखना पड़ेगा क्या करता है. And Rajasthan Royals,
you know, the coaching role, I think it's very like we as public we तारीफ करते कोच का या नहीं करते. इट्स वेरी लाइक फ्लेक्सिबल डिपेंडिंग ऑन हु द गाय इज. अब लाइक गंभीर की इतनी तारीफ करते हैं, स्टीवन फ्लेमिंग की उतनी होती नहीं. देन यू हैव लाइक एंडी फ्लावर, इज डन अ डिसेंट जॉब लास्ट ईयर आल्सो लखनऊ. ही वाज द मेन कोच, उसकी उतनी बात नहीं होती. बट यू नो लक्ष्मण की होती थी फॉर एग्जांपल. सो लाइक इट्स इट्स लाइक मिक्स्ड. वी डोंट नो एग्जैक्टली हाउ मच इम्पैक्ट दे आर हैविंग, बट डेफिनेटली Gautam Gambhir did have an impact on this Lucknow team. You can see him getting
like Ashish. I think it's जितने कोई animated रहता है ना, जितना कार्टून आके गुस्सा जैसे आशीष ने टोपी करता आके झूम चाहिए. So I think वो चीज़ ज़्यादा जब कोई करता है, I think वो ज़्यादा दिख के जब आप काम दिखाते हैं ना, वो एक चीज़ है. I think when you just quietly work, you really don't make an impact. But when you're actually showing it that you're working, हाँ मैं काम कर रहा हूँ, हाँ मैं काम कर रहा हूँ, वैसा अगर आप बताए तो शायद आप थोड़े और नजर में आए थे पब्लिक के. And maybe that's what sort of adds to the अरे इन्हें काम करा देखो बनना.
तो अभी जो है CSK is on top for 2 points, Punjab 2 points, KKR 2 points, and the rest have 0. Let's see who adds to their kitty today. Rajasthan or Lucknow? Which team are you going with?
I am going with Rajasthan since it's their home, and I think power play for Josh and Shashasvi will go crazy.
Rajasthan Royals. You're going with them. They're batting first as well, right? Yep. Yeah, I will probably go with Rajasthan Royals as well. I think
Rajasthan Royals for the win according to us. आप लोग अपने बताइए comments में कि आपको क्या लग रहा है कि राजस्थान जीतने वाली है, लखनऊ जीतने वाली है. Because वही है कि भाई Rajasthan right now, the players that they have, all of them look like they're in form from Ashwin to Jaiswal. We've seen them all in the recent past. And a lot of returning players for Lucknow Super Giants in terms of KL Rahul, Mohsin Khan. वो थोड़ा मेरे को दिखता है. नवीन उल हक का भी फॉर्म रिसेंटली अफगानिस्तान के लिए थोड़ा नॉट ग्रेट रहा है, काफी पिट चुके हैं. हाँ, रवि बिश्नोई है लखनऊ के पास, फैंटास्टिक. बट उधर चाहल भी उतने इक्वल एंड ही नॉट प्लेइंग अ लॉट ऑफ क्रिकेट, तो वो बहुत फ्रेश रहेंगे.
वेयर इज दीपक हुडा? ही इज नॉट प्लेइंग.
दीपक हुडा भी नहीं है, प्रेरक मनकड़ भी नहीं है.
He's an impact sub, so they haven't gone with him. Maybe he comes in the second innings when they chase. That's an option. Deepak Huda, right? He might come.
Amit Mishra भी, मतलब आप याद रखिए, Amit Mishra can also come in and bowl a few spinners, and he's one of the most underrated bowlers in the IPL, I think.
अमित मिश्रा, उन्हें भी ऑप्शन है, उन्हें अभी भी खेल रहा भाई. But looks likely if they're batting second, then they'll go with a batter, and I probably think Deepak Huda is that guy. So that strengthens the batting, bro. Then उनके पास 8 batsmen आ जाते हैं.
And it's very smart the way they use that. Both Rajasthan also the way you're using their impact player, where they're putting one foreigner out there. And Nande Berger has been impressive. If he comes out to bowl, it'll be a very good moment for him. IPL first ever debut होने वाला है. Right?
How many slower balls will we see today? I think we'll see a plenty.
Yeah, 100%. अब वही है, देखना पड़ेगा. Naveen Ulhaq will probably be deceiving the bowlers a lot, batsmen a lot with his slower one. Now Trent Bolt का देखना है, उन्हें कैसे adjust करेंगे.
Yeah, Trent Bolt again with a new ball, extremely effective. उन्हें wicket लेता ही लेता पहले 2 over में. And his death bowling has been really good as well. I just want to see how he's maintained himself in the last year. I haven't seen too much of him. World Cup में देखे उसको, और उसके बाद he doesn't play as much international cricket anymore, right? So it'll be interesting to see how he plays. He's been playing leagues all over the world, so like he's a world class player. I'm sure he'll do his job. And his support this time around, you still have Sandeep Sharma. Sandeep Sharma, I still remember when he was playing for Punjab, then playing for us.
And then last year he played for Rajasthan, where he got smashed by Abdul Samad last minute.
Yeah, so he's Sandeep Sharma जो है, like will he be able to provide the support? I mean, Avesh Khan is an interesting signing as well. अगर Avesh Khan has the season he had 2-3 years ago, that will really benefit Rajasthan Royals. And maybe in Jaipur that suits him. ये ground suits Avesh Khan because he likes varying it a bit more. So maybe this will be suited for him. तो अब देखना पड़ेगा उन्हें किस तरीके की bowling करता है, because Trent Bolt needs support. And then the spinners are very good, man. Ashwin, Chahal, solid. But yeah, Chahal versus Bishnoi, I'm going to actually back Bishnoi in this
Yeah, I
one.
think me too, because Bishnoi right now he's been in the limelight. 33 wickets post the T20 series in 2023 जब से शुरू हुई, उन्हें 33 विकेट उठा चुका है. So I think he's been fantastic. But पिटने की टेंडेंसी है, ये मत भूलिए, है पिटने की टेंडेंसी, लेकिन more often than not होता वो. So I think more often than not he doesn't get smashed. So I think it's just going to be yeah, Bishnoi on these surfaces probably can.
Last time, KL Rahul, he got injured halfway through the season, right?
Yes.
His strike rate was very low last season, bro, 113.
And that's where that interview came out. Yeah, over है ना कि I don't really care for strike rate. It's not a thing. That's what everybody was like. अरे क्या बोल रहा बोल के.
It was very low, but before that, bro, like you see 2016, that's where he started picking it up. 146, 158 in 2018, 135 in 2019, 129, 138, 135. So he's opening the batting when this guy has scored a plethora of runs. 616 in 2022, 626 in 2021, 617 in 2020, 593 in 2019, and 659 in 2018. So he's one of the most prolific run scorers in the IPL in the last 5-6 years, and he's done it opening the batting. So if he does play in the middle order, I want to see how he adjusts and will he be able to score these quota of runs. But yeah, this guy has been orange cap contender for a long time, whether it's been for Punjab or for Lucknow. तो अब देखना पड़ेगा ये साल उसका कैसा जाता. But
funny thing is he was also in Sunrisers and no one remembers that.
That was in 2014. He scored 166 runs at that. And his strike rate was 101 at that time.
Yeah.
तो it wasn't as impressive जब उन्हें
हमारा एक दोस्त उनके he was crossing the hotel, वहाँ पार्क ऐप में रहता है हैदराबाद में, and KL Rahul was crossing the road, गाड़ी में उसे उड़ा दिए थे.
KL Rahul, but yeah, man, I'm excited to see him versus Sanju Samson, a top class player. I just hope he's consistent, and when he's in full form तो बहुत मजा आता है.
संजू की माँ भी इतनी दुआ नहीं करती होंगी जितना मुस्तफा भाई दुआ करते हैं.
I mean the whole of Kerala, man, he has a huge fan following. I think both quality player. I enjoy watching him bat. A lot of people enjoy watching him bat.
And he's a nice guy. You've met him.
But yeah, like I have to agree that, like, until he shows that consistency, it's going to be difficult. So I hope that he breaks down the door this time around, and yeah, वो एक दो फालतू शॉट अगर रख लिया आपने कबर्ड में and just plays a bit more sensibly, then I think this guy will have I hope that he has a very good.
Hopefully, and then is Krunal also another all-rounding option for. His brother's going to play in the night. He's playing in the day. But yeah, Krunal is also one of those who's been consistent. I mean, oh my God, वाले performances नहीं रही उनके. But like, I think आप जितना भी उन लोगों को देखो, Krunal can come. He can turn the game also. A few occasions 3 wicket ले लिया था अपने last time around. He can change it and he can bat decently. So it's a good option to have in that. Gives a little bit more batting depth, also a little bit more bowling depth.
बिल्कुल 100%. उन्हें पावर प्ले का भी ऑप्शन रहता है, एंड बैटिंग वाइज फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी भी लेके आ सकता है. ही कैन बैट समटाइम्स उसको लाइक टू break the trend or like to attack the left arm spinner या leg spinner, he comes in at number 4. So it provides that flexibility, and that's the thing with all-rounders, right? When you have them in the team, it allows you to just be utilized in different situations, different positions. उसका fixed नहीं है, but because of his ability, he can play in different positions. So yeah, of course, he's a very handy player in the IPL. ऐसे player होना आपको like जो especially Indian player है, so he fits that quota, and then he can bat and bowl. So what more do you want, right?
Match तो शुरू हो गया, not for not right now, and the game has started.
1 for not.
Yeah, अच्छा 1 for not हो गया.
Just one off the mark.
ये side of the internet की तेज है, ये side थोड़ा slow है, but yeah, आप लोग भी जुड़ते रहिए हमारे साथ, like कर दिए यार, subscribe कर दिए, बता दिए आप और क्या content देखना पसंद करेंगे. We here pretty much the whole day. और लाइफ पे लाइफ करते जाएंगे. फैंटेसी पिक्स भी आप जाके चेक कर सकते हैं. अगर आप कोई भी फैंटेसी गेम खेल रहे हो, उसमें से हमारे आइडियाज अगर आपको पसंद आ रहे तो आप वो फॉलो कर सकते हो. प्रीव्यूज होंगे, रिव्यूज होंगे, और थोड़े और आगे जैसे जैसे टूर्नामेंट प्रोग्रेस होगा और थोड़े आइडियाज आएंगे. स्टेडियम छू जाने की कोशिश किया जाएगा. So yeah, I mean, till then, अभी तो मैं जाऊंगा उधर और क्लोज करूंगा.
Yeah, we will catch you after the match. इसका रिव्यू करेंगे and we'll preview the big encounter, Hardik Pandya and Gujarat Ahmedabad versus Mumbai. So catch us right after this game live, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button.